Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Atlantic Coast Aesthetics. I'm Matt with ACA, and joining us once again is Dr. Thomas Payne, Chief Medical Officer and founder of Atlantic Coast Aesthetics. And Dr. Payne, the question of the week this week is, looks like it came from our Facebook page, and the question is, the person fell and ruptured one of their 30-year-old silicone implants. Since they have to have it removed, they decided to replace the implants with silicone gummy bear implants and have a breast lift and tummy tuck. One surgeon wants to do the tummy tuck in a separate surgery because he doesn't want his patients under anesthesia for longer than 5 hours. Another surgeon who uses a nurse CRNA will do both at the same time. This person is 6'7", about 195 pounds, and in good health. And the question is it safe to be under anesthesia for 6 to 7 hours? Dr. Payne, what do you suggest in this situation?
Well, that's a good question. There's a number of different areas we can touch on. First off, the issue of what's going to be done here. The implant's been ruptured. It's a 30-year-old implant. You want to get it out. Oftentimes, the scar capsule around the implant is going to need some work, and the tissue is going to need to be lifted. Without getting into the different sizes and things, it looks like the plan sounds very reasonable to me in terms of breast lift, change the implants, and then the tummy tuck to be done. Assuming first of all, that you're in otherwise very good health and can tolerate a combined procedure, I am not a fan of separating procedures because of limiting the anesthesia time alone. The reason is that's two separate procedures, two different recoveries. If procedures can safely be combined, they probably should be, because overall you're going to do better. Now, that assumes that the person doing the procedure is not going to lose a large amount of blood where they really shouldn't be doing two procedures at the same time. I am a middle-of-the-road speed operator. I tend not to lose a lot of blood with anything. There's certain techniques you can do to limit that, and by limiting that, you're also limiting the stress to your body. So I would prefer you do both procedures at one time. In terms of the time, again, in terms of the speed here, 6 to 7 hours sounds a little high to me. Somebody like myself, and I consider myself a middle-of-the-road speed operator, would do this procedure in about 4.5 hours. I know people that can do it in less time. That being said, in Florida, we have a rule where we do not keep patients in an office-based setting for 8 hours or more. That is a little high anyway. Most of us that do a lot of this want to keep the surgery length no more than 5 to 6 hours, because it's just less stress on your body. In terms of the use of a CRNA or an anesthesiologist, that is up to yourself and the surgeon. Both types of anesthesia provider are safe and legitimate and appropriate. In general, if there's somebody with health problems or there's a real long surgery or something like that, that may be done in an ambulatory surgery center or in the hospital with an anesthesiologist. But many people use CRNAs. They are very safe to do the anesthesia for you. So again, either way, that's not my major concern. The concern I would have would be the length of the procedure combining. So you may want to consider getting a couple of opinions and just hearing some different things before you choose to go through the procedure, but that's the basic outline of the issues under consideration here.
Thank you, Dr. Payne. I appreciate your time. And if you have a question for Dr. Thomas Payne, please visit our Facebook page or website. And Dr. Payne, we'll see you on the next question.
Great.